Spaghetti had never seen it before, so it was brand new to him. JD had never seen it before. Again, here I go bringing fucking foreign films. It's dubbed. We watched the sub version, so there's 2 or 3 different ones. But we watched the sub version, and I guess I'll tell the story real quick. There's a dirt poor village in Thailand, and they have a deity there, an idol. The name is Ong Bak for that idol, and there's a real shady character that comes by. His name's Don, and he's trying to buy some pendant from one of the villagers there, offering him big money because he's going to try and sell it on the black market. He won't sell it, so he decides, well, if I can't get that from you, I see the head on this deity thing, I'm going to steal the head. It's probably worth something, and I'll take it back with me. So that's what him and his buddies do that night. He gets caught, they know it's him, and someone has to go over there and bring the head back. The main protagonist of the movie, his name is Ting. His name is Ting. I didn't name the guy that's named Ting. And so Ting is, he volunteers and is tasked with going to find the head of this idol and bringing it back, so that way it comes back in time for this ceremony that happens every 20-something years. And anyway, it's part of the plot. So he goes from there to, I think, Bangkok, some major city close by. I don't think they ever say. Goes to Bangkok and tries to find the head. Tries to find his Don guy so he can figure out where the head is. Along the way, he meets another guy that's from his same village. His name's Humlae. Humlae's played by a relatively famous or well-known actor from Thailand. Not very well-known here in the States, but like in Australia and Southeast Asia, he's also kind of well-known there. Comes across him and his partner. He's a gambling addict. He's in an extreme gambling debt, and he's more or less dragging her along with him. She's a college student. It's not really specified if they're a couple, but they act like it quite a bit.
Well, not really, because remember he always called her sister.
Yeah, but I don't really think they're related. Cause
I know that, but I'm just saying. I think he just.
But I think that's just like the way they talk to each other is like a role of like my
it's
friend.
a category.
My sister.
Yeah. And so Ting comes across him, talks to him about what's going on. He's completely disinterested, but Ting has money. So he tries to steal Ting's money, which he does, runs off to gamble it. And he's running all these little scams and using that chick, girlfriend, sister, whatever, to help run scams with him. Takes Ting's money, and there's an underground fight club, like always. There's always an underground fight club. And that's where he goes. Bets all the money on one of the guys who loses immediately. Because this guy has no luck. So Humlae lost all the money right then and there. Ting's decided, I'm going to go get the money back.
He walks to
And as he's doing so, he walks into the center of this fight club and is now volunteered, without knowing, to be part of the fight club.
Because they thought that he was volunteering because he walked into the center of the damn thing.
He was just trying to walk to the cage to get his money, and it looks to everybody around there who knows what's going on. They assume this guy's walking in the middle of the ring or the middle of this area. Because he's there to fight. So everyone places their bets. He knocks the guy out almost immediately, gets the money back, and then the entire time he's in the city,
and he's dumb, dude.
It's these shenanigans, one after another. Finds himself in bad situations, all because of Humlae and his gambling addiction, and all the scams and get-rich-quick schemes he's running. Never works out for him. So eventually they find Don.
But I thought that part was fucking funny, but stupid at the same time. He's like, oh, here's the money we owe you. Like big old stack of it. He's like, no, I just want my money that he gambled. This is the fucking bag of change.
It's to show. It's to illustrate his character of I don't fight for money.
Yeah, he just wants the money that
I just want what's mine.
just gave it to him.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be ordained as a monk or whatever.
Yeah, he's a lot of fight scenes in the movie. Obviously, it's a fight movie, so I don't want to give too much of that away. And then in the plot, he ends up finding Don, who's not only finding these idols and relics and things and moving them into the black market. He also runs drugs. He's a drug dealer, runs drugs and sells a bunch of other illegal shit.
And does it.
Yeah. And so, and is tied in with like prostitution and all this other shit. Ting finally gets a hold of him, finally finds out where the head is, and as this unfolds, he is willing to do whatever it takes to get the head back, which compromises everybody. At the very end of the movie, he may or may not get the head back.
What is the movie?
It came out in 2005 or 4.
Well, okay, man. If they hadn't fucking seen it yet, fuck them.
It's like 20 years old.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so spoiler?
Yeah, who cares?
Snape kills Dumbledore. Boom. Spoiler.
What?
Who?
They know.
Snake kills them. I think he's talking some fucking Hogwarts.
That's Harry Potter shit, dude. It has to be. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
See?
It's that guy that looks like a Dollar General version of fucking Keanu Reeves. That's what he's talking about. Right? I think we had this conversation. You don't know what I'm talking about?
Okay, but yeah.
And then he drops some random shit like that.
No, remember about spoilers and the joke of Snape killing Dumbledore was the biggest spoiler going around for the longest time.
Ting takes the head back to the village. They were spoiled it. He gets the head after everything.
Yeah.
He gets head.
What was your favorite fight scene then?
When he's fighting at the club, the whole sequence is great. Because when he shows up, fights Big Bear.
Let me now! Come on! Fuck Muay Thai!
Takes on 3 or 4 different people after that. Two people after that, and the fights just get ridiculous. It's pretty cool. I think that the atmosphere and everything about it was great.
But that's personally Paul Dude kind of got on my nerves.
Mad Dog?
Yeah. Because he just fucking just do he was just like throwing anything at him the whole time. Instead of fighting, we just like throwing stuff.
I mean, he hit him a couple times, I think.
Yeah, but that's stupid.
It is. But it also, I think, it was done just to display how you can use Muay Thai to defend yourself and not just attack. Probably had something to do with it. Not that I know anything about Muay Thai really, but.
But the part, that's not my favorite part. When they run to the streets, it's not my favorite part, but it's one of the favorite parts.
What's your favorite part of the movie? I mean, there's a lot of good scenes. My
favorite part, I think, when he fucking fights the dude at the fucking the first one or the second time. I don't know. Can't choose.
The second one's kind of cool, but the first one's overdone when they're in the ring.
Yeah, because remember he was taking it easy.
He's like, he threw the fight.
Yeah.
Be careful.
I like that part's like one of the sickest fucking lines on the thing. I'll get rid of him. Now remember, he was taking it easy with you the first time.
Yeah. Remember, Last time he threw the fight.
And he fucking shoots himself up with like 5 or 6 needles
All that,
at one time.
all that fucking steroids.
Whatever the hell it was.
He hit himself with some fucking Lance Armstrong juice, bro.
Dude, he just fucking like, I don't want to just fucking stuck him with his under his chest. It's fine.
He's all like Bane with it.
Huh?
Pretty much.
He's like Bane in DC Comics. Lord Juice stops him.
Yeah, with Venom. Yeah, the Venom
Yeah.
pretty much is like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets to the point where Ting hits him in the head, which probably should have either completely knocked him out or probably worse, because one eye is completely bloodshot red. It's solid red. You can't even see his fucking pupil. It's just bloodshot red.
And I was like,
And he's still trying to fight.
And I was like, my Mogul fucking jabbing my eye.
We're talking about fight movies, not real fights. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. JD, what is your favorite?
My favorite part of the movie has to be the chase scene.
มึงมาเยอะไปหรือเปล่าสามารถจะพักตัว
And it's because the main character, Ting, Ratatata Ting Tang,
Ding dong. Sure.
he does his own stunts throughout the whole movie. And the fact that like he trained for like months to like do the little so in this chase scene there's a big like wheel of barbed wire.
Yeah.
And he does this really cool like fold, like he's all like bam.
He waits, string the thread to the needle.
How good are you at editing? How good are you at edit this?
Because he picks his feet up.
How you
They're
doing
like the same length as his arms.
How do you do that? I thought
JD looks like an elf, dude. He picks his legs up. They're like, I'm serious. It's like JD can grab his fucking feet, bro, and move them. I know it's like he can.
I can't walk.
How you doing that? I thought I folded up more. Oh, damn.
Oh, when he does the no-handed cartwheel, the Oreo, when he does that between the two panes of glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's on the scaffolding, like everything about it, sick. I agree, it's sick. There's a lot of great parts of that. Now, in terms of like Humlae not being a big fighter or a good fighter, he was a comedic relief more or less in the movie. What did y'all think about him?
I thought that part was funny. We tried to copy Ting, jump over the spears. They jumped over. You're like, how do you do that? You try to jump it. The fucking spears rips his pants. That's his butt cheeks.
ไปได้ไงวะ อุ้ยคนตูดยังอยู่ไหมกูฆ่ามันได้ไงวะเนี่ย
Yeah, I liked him. He was probably one of my favorite characters in the whole entire movie, just for the fact like the stuff that he was doing during that major like fight scene where like he's going through like these different levels of fighters. Like during this whole thing, he kind of goes up to like the ring announcer and goes, "Hey, any money he wins, give it to me."
And he's like, "Yeah, I know." Goes back to it. What y'all think about that? Like whenever they get raided by the cops,
The pigs!
play
the music.
Starts fucking dancing and shit.
Music.
I don't know. There's so many parts that are just dumb, but they're funny. And what I thought was the funniest was whenever they were chasing him, and he grabs that knife from the butcher that's on the street, and he's like, "I'll cut you." So they kind of laugh.
เข้าเลยให้ใส่ปิ้นไอ้สัตว์
เมตตา
Then that lady
nice percent.
that lady walks by. That's fucking badass. It's not badass, but it's funny.
It's still the comedy just doesn't buy like what.
Yeah, I mean that's
You're like, it's supposed to be another action movie, but comedy just comes out of nowhere.
That's what makes it so funny because you have like some very serious scenes where a teen is avoiding fights or, I mean, in some cases being forced to fight. And
That really hit you like layered jokes. Like that one, for example, the joke was I have a small knife, I get a bigger knife, and you're like, okay, that's the joke. And then they go, guess what?
more knives.
Next
More
Pretty much
knives.
just pretty like John Wick was, remember? When they're just fucking fighting and out of nowhere, everybody's around. There's nothing but knives here. Everybody's.
Yeah, when they're fist fighting.
Either way, this was pretty fun.
I mean, grabbing random weapons. Just saying.
You see him running out of the street, fucking just stole his knife. I would turn around and threw my knife at him.
I mean, you know who else had a really cool fight scene in the city? Steve Odekirk. Kung Pao. That was a really cool fight scene.
Dude.
Alright, anyway. So, the very end, Humlae, he tries his best because Ting's actually, he's really good at fighting, but he starts kind of getting his ass handed to him because he's fought like 700 people at this point. And Humlae's like, oh, I'll help you. So he tries to help him against the guy with the saw. It fucking does not work out. I'm gonna put that in the fucking video. It looked pretty brutal. Like the first time I saw it, I was like, holy shit. But I mean, it's pretty clear it's a prop. But I think they did the little Indiana Jones fake out also. Whenever Ting beats the shit out of his bodyguard after he jumps up 97 feet in the air and grabs his ankles. Fucking
I'm like a cannonball into the water, but it's like a team bomb
with the fucking cane vibrator voice box. I'm gonna fucking. And then he just shoots him, and I was like, oh yeah, well, that makes sense. The guy's in a wheelchair. He's not gonna fight anybody. He's not doing that.
I thought he was gonna bust a fucking little trick. He's like, haha, he thought it was nice.
And he stands up, and he's like the better fighter.
Yeah.
That would have been funny, but no.
No, I figured he was going to do something like that because, I mean, earlier in the movie, he's like, yo, there's a knife.
We got our favorite fight scenes. We got the favorite comedy. What do you think was the worst scene in the movie?
I told you.
You didn't tell them. What's your least favorite or worst scene in the movie?
When what's the nigga dies at the end.
Humlae?
Yeah.
Where he gets killed?
Yeah.
Thank you, JD.
Say my least favorite. Oof, that's a good one. I don't know. It was a pretty good movie. I would say my least favorite was probably, I don't know, the fact that it's a foreign film. It's probably my least favorite of the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Is the storytelling, I guess.
I'm like, what's your least favorite? It's foreign. Sure.
I don't know.
To me, we didn't talk about the getaway scene where he's trying to get Don,
yeah.
And they're on the little taxi bikes,
yeah,
the little 3-wheelers. That part was kind of dumb.
Yeah, hit the brakes, hit the brakes.
I mean, it was kind of dumb, but there was some comedy in there too. My least favorite scene was prior to that. It's where Don was trying to basically fuck that chick who's moving drugs for him. And
oh yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, he's doing shit to her, and she's like she's checked out, like 100% not even there.
Yeah, because she tells him, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna go cold turkey. Fuck this. And she's like, oh, you are. He just grabs a whole sack of fucking cocaine, shoves it in her face, makes her snort all of it, and fucking put it down her throat.
Rose it all in her mouth and up her nose. He's like, you think you're gonna quit? How you think you're gonna quit now? Fucking pretty much kills her. Like, ODs immediately. Because she's like fucking foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
That was my least favorite scene. I was like, man, they could have done without that. It was to show how Don was just kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Which was
Yeah,
kind of,
like I said, that's why my least favorite part was him when he died. I thought the team was gonna bring him back to his dad and like so they could see each other and do all that stuff. That's how I thought was gonna happen at the end.
that was Humlae's redemption arc. Is he left the village, became kind of entrenched in the city life, fell to the wayside, became all of the things you're not supposed to be. But at the end, he redeemed himself and gave his life, so that way
Yeah.
the head could go back to the village, even though he couldn't.
Yeah.
So I mean, it adds to his story arc, but prodigal son,
Yeah.
they weren't gonna give him that one. They weren't gonna let him come back.
Yeah.
There was only enough room for one hero, and that's Teague.
Fuck Teague.
All right, I guess that's it. What do you rate it?
You'd a 4.
What do you give it, JD?
I give it a 4.
Unanimous, solid 4. I was gonna do 4.5, but on the 70th watch that I've done with this movie, I've kind of picked up on a whole lot of the stunt guys and the cut. They do a good job of it the first time. You don't really notice it, but I've noticed like the cuts where they put the stuntman in for the actors and stuff.
Yeah.
I've noticed so much about the movie now, but it doesn't take it away. It doesn't take away the cool factor of the movie to me, but it's just you watch it so many times, you're just kind of like, all right, man, it's a good movie. But how many times can you watch Roadhouse before you're just like, oh yeah, that's where Patrick Swayze fucking rips his throat out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not shocking anymore. You
The
just,
forbidden move.
yeah. I used to fuck bitches like you in prison. I was like, that's the hardest line in the whole movie.
A few